The beauty of the life does not depend on how happy you are. Rather, it depends on how happy others can be because of you. मेरी आज की कहानी कुछ यूं इस तरह है. Once upon a time, a king got two gifts from an unknown person. And you know what the two gifts were? The two birds, which we call it in Hindi as Baj. He was very happy to see it because those two Baj were of a very good quality and a very good breed. He handed over those two Baj to an experienced man and asked him to nourish them, train them, and make them the best of the flighters. The man was very happy. He was entrusted with a task to do so. After a few days, he expressed his desire to just go and see what the progress and the development of his two Baj were there. He was very happy to see their growth. They were nicely built up and they were looking very refreshing. He expressed his desire that why don't you show me the growth of the flight which these two birds have been trained and how they are going to do it. The man said, okay, no problem. The two birds started the flight and one of it, the one Baj, started soaring high up into the sky with a great speed and vigor. But what he saw was that among the two toes, one of the Baj came back, like that Baj flew to a certain height, again came back to a same spot where that Baj had picked up its flight there. The king could not understand the reason behind it. He asked that man, what is the reason? Why is this Baj isn't flying it when both were given the same training at the same time by a same man? The man said, this is the problem for a very beginning, that I call it as a problem of going higher into the sky there. He said, no problem. Next day he made an announcement and he declared that whosoever trains this Baj of mine to fly high up into the sky will be highly rewarded. Thousands of people started thronging into the city and trying their luck, but everybody failed because nobody could make that Baj fly high up into the air. One day the king was passing by from that area and he saw and looked into the sky there that his two birds, the two Baj, were floating smoothly and very peacefully into the sky there. There was both of them in the same pace. He came back to his spot to find his other Baj. He maybe felt that this was not mine. He asked the man, where are those two Baj? He said, they both have left the pace from here and flown high up into it. He said, how is it possible? Who has done it? Because nobody has been successful till now to do it. He said, there's one man, I'll call that man. He said, okay, call it, because that man needs to be highly rewarded. And first of all, I want to know the reason behind it. Ki ye hua to kaise hua. That man was called and he was a simple farmer. He was asked. First of all, he was highly rewarded and thanked and even appreciated for his task. And he was asked, can you please tell us the reason that how could you make it do it when other people could not do it? He said, I am a simple man. What I know is, unless and until you come out of a comfort zone, you cannot soar or fly high. What I felt was that a second Baj of yours wanted to fly, but there was a fear. Then the obstacle was creating a passage, not a passage for that Baj to fly. So what I saw was that the Baj flew to a certain height and again came to that same spot, the tree or the branch where that Baj took the flight from there. So what I did, I cut the root. And the root of the obstacle was that the branch of the tree had made a cushion for that Baj not to fly. So I cut it. And there was no alternative for that Baj, rather to find another tree or to fly high. So next day, the Baj flew with his partner and you can see their growth and the success. The king was very happy and the king appreciated. So the moral of the story is, unless and until we remove our obstacles, our weaknesses, unless and until we eliminate the things which come on our way, we cannot achieve the success. So to achieve success, we need to come out of it, because यूं ही किसी ने नहीं कहा है कि अगर किसी को कुछ पाना है तो मंजिल यूं ही नहीं किसी को मिलती, क्योंकि सपने सजाने से कुछ नहीं होता है और पंखों में तो बिल्कुल सपने नहीं होते, क्योंकि हौसलों में हमारी जान खुद की होती है. सो लेट अस लिव दिस लाइफ टू द फुलेस्ट, रिमूव अ वीकनेस, remove your obstacles, fly, soar high up into the zenith, and the success will be yours. Thank you and have a good day.